Good morning students, welcome to the class. See, we are talking about the chapter number 9, that is Earth's 4 spheres. And in the last class we discussed about the atmosphere and also the hydrosphere. In today's class we are going to discuss about the lithosphere and biosphere. So I want you to open your textbooks and be ready. See, what is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the land. It is the land surface which is present on Earth. And then we will discuss about the biosphere. Biosphere, it includes all the living things that are present on Earth. So now we will discuss in details about both these topics. Topic that we are going to discuss today is lithosphere. See, what is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the uppermost solid layer of the earth. It is the uppermost solid layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and soil. It is made up of rocks and soil. Then 71% of the land surface or the lithosphere is under the ocean. That means 71% on the earth is present, or we can say the earth is covered with water. But beneath the ocean, the surface, the land surface is 71%. There we have the lithosphere, that is the land. Then the other 29%, that is the land, that are the land masses or the continents, that also comes under the lithosphere. So we can say that the total land area we have on earth, the 29% is the land masses and 71% is under the oceans. Then moving on, see, we have the highest point on our earth, that is the Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest peak, or we can say the highest point of lithosphere. Then deepest point on the earth is the Mariana Trench, deep inside the ocean. So this is the deepest point of the lithosphere and this is the highest point. This is for Mount Everest, and for the deepest point we have Mariana Trench. Students, now we will talk about the 3 layers of lithosphere. I want you to look at the picture now. See, there the lithosphere is divided into 3 layers. As you can see in the picture, the uppermost layer is the crust, then the second layer is the mantle, and the third one is core. The core, the third layer, which is core, it has outer core and inner core. That means the core is divided into 2 again, that is the outer core and the inner core. The crust, the first layer, is the thinnest layer of the earth. It is the thinnest layer. Then mantle is the middle layer and it is thicker than the crust. Then as we go deeper into the earth, the temperature also increases. The temperature is increasing as we go deeper. The innermost layer is the core and it has 2 parts, that is the outer and inner core. The outer core is in liquid state. The outer core, it has the liquid state, while the inner core is solid. So there are presence of various mineral resources on the lithosphere, which makes it a very important part of our environment. That means whatever minerals we are getting from these layers. So we can say that lithosphere is very important for us. Now we are going to discuss about the second topic of today's class, that is biosphere. See, from the name itself we can understand that bio means life. That means all the life supporting systems, or we can say the sources which supports life, will come under biosphere. Then it is the narrow sphere containing life. The biosphere is a sphere which contains life. Then now we will see some more points. Biosphere. It includes those parts of atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere where life exists. That means the biosphere will include all the parts of other three spheres that we discussed, that are hydrosphere, lithosphere and atmosphere, where the life is existing. That means this sphere is totally around the living things. Then there are three elements which supports life. First one is air, second is land and third is water. Air coming under atmosphere, land coming under lithosphere and the water coming under hydrosphere. That means these are the three main elements of life or for the survival of living things, and these three are coming under the three spheres that we discussed. So this is the introduction for biosphere. Now we will see the next main topic which comes under the biosphere. Biosphere is the layer which consists of all the living things. Now we will see what is ecosystem. Ecosystem is coming under biosphere. Ecosystem is the specific environment which help the living organisms to interact with other components. See, there are many components present in on our earth, that some are living, some are non-living. So the specific environment for each and every living organism and how it interacts with other components or other things, it is ecosystem. So this is the meaning of ecosystem. That means specific environment in which living organism interacts with other component. See, in our environment there are two main components. The first one is biotic and the second one is abiotic. See, bio means life. That means all the living things that are present on earth will come under the biotic components. And living things are human beings, animals and plants. Then abiotic components. Abiotic means the things present on earth which are not living. That means the non-living things. Non-living things will come under abiotic components, and it includes land surface, air and water. These are the three main non-living things present on earth. Then biotic. The biotic components, that means the living things, they cannot survive without the abiotic component. That means the biotic components are very much dependent on abiotic components. If there was no abiotic components, there could be no biotic as well. So this is about today's class. See, in today's class we discussed about two topics. First one was lithosphere and second is we discussed about these two, that is biosphere. So we discussed about the lithosphere and biosphere. So I hope you understood today's topic well, and if you find any doubt you can contact us. So for till then you need to do all the work in your homes, and any doubt you can ask your queries anytime. Then till then, stay safe and stay happy in your homes. Thank you. Have a nice day.